NATO's key event in 2010 was its summit in Lisbon in November. There, the alliance unveiled its new strategic concept that outlines the need to adapt to new challenges, such as cybersecurity and missile defense. But perhaps NATO's biggest achievement was resetting its relationship with Russia. Russian President Dmitry Medvedev came to the summit, and NATO Secretary General Anders Fogh Rasmussen outlined how they will work together in Afghanistan.
Russia will allow more NATO supplies through Russian territory to support our mission in Afghanistan, and now we will be able to bring equipment out as well.
Afghan President Hamid Karzai also attended the summit. Afghanistan remains a pressing priority for NATO. The alliance has thousands of troops there and has invested years in trying to save the country. Michael Clark is the director of the Royal United Services Institute, a London security think tank.
The fact is, from now until 2014, 2015, it is still the main game. And NATO somehow has got to be seen to have been effective in helping to implement Western policy so that whatever happens in Afghanistan is judged a basic success.
Differences over NATO expansion and missile defense had hampered NATO's relationship with Russia. Expansion is on hold for now, and in Lisbon, NATO invited Russia to join in building a missile defense shield. Rasmussen was optimistic.
For the first time in history, NATO nations and Russia will be cooperating to defend themselves. Russia will know, without a doubt, that the system cannot be directed against her. Our citizens in Europe will share enhanced security. That is unprecedented.
But in his annual address to his nation, President Medvedev warned there could be a new arms race if Russia didn't feel an equal partner with Europe and the United States in missile defense. NATO's traditional military role is only part of its focus. Cybersecurity is another concern. Again, Michael Clark of the Royal United Services Institute.
So the things that NATO has to cope with, even in its own neighbourhood, are more variable than they ever were in the past. And so NATO has got to be much more agile, and frankly, it's got to be better at deciding where to put the weight of its forces and the weight of its effort.
In December, NATO's biggest member, the United States, took stock in Afghanistan.
In many places, the gains we've made are still fragile and reversible. But there is no question we are clearing more areas from Taliban control, and more Afghans are reclaiming their communities.
As the year draws to a close, the fragility of those gains is evident in Afghanistan, where forces continue to battle militants. Training Afghan forces to take care of their own country is at the heart of NATO's strategy to leave Afghanistan. Jennifer Glass for VOA News, London.